Today we're making shrimp tacos with a jalapeno slaw. These are the perfect weeknight meal for summer. They're so fresh and so delicious. Hi, I'm Tara with Simply Made Eats and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to share these shrimp tacos with you because they are one of my favorite dinner recipes in the summer. They're like super light, so creamy from that jalapeno slaw. So let's get started. We're gonna first get started by peeling and deveining our shrimp if needed. I bought mine from the grocery store already peeled. They were on sale this week. A lot of times though, if they're not, I'll just do it myself. But what you're gonna do is, if they're not deveined, you just wanna run a paring knife down the back and underneath and pull out that vein. It's kind of gross, but it's definitely needed. And for mine, we're just gonna be pulling off the tails because that's all we need to do. I love the pink Argentina shrimp for this recipe because they're always like really fresh. They're a deep water shrimp and they're so delicious. So I highly recommend those if you can find them. Once you're done getting them all rinsed, go ahead and pat them dry so they're nice and dry for our marinade. Next, we're gonna make a super simple marinade for our shrimp. So we've got our shrimp in a large bowl or medium-sized bowl. And then we're gonna add some lime juice. I've just got a medium-sized lime here. I like to roll it a little bit first so that I can release all those juices. And we're just gonna go ahead and juice our lime. Next up, we just have a tablespoon of olive oil. We're gonna toss that in. And finally, we have a seasoning mix. This is just salt, paprika, cumin, chili powder, and garlic powder. You can find the full mixture in the description. We're gonna toss that right in. And then we're just gonna combine this. We're gonna allow it to sit for about 15 minutes before we cook it. If you wanna marinate it longer, I would definitely not use as much lime juice. You could do about a half a lime juice and marinate it for maybe an hour, but no more than that or it'll start breaking that shrimp down. Next up, we're gonna make our jalapeno slaw. This one is so delicious. It's my favorite part of this whole recipe. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start with a bad coleslaw mix. It just saves us time and energy, and I think it's easier this way. So we're gonna start with a cup and a half of coleslaw. You wanna just go ahead and toss that packet that it comes with. We don't need that. We're gonna make our own sauce. As far as chopping goes, we are gonna use one jalapeno. I like to use a large one here. I'm gonna chop it up without the seeds or the membrane because I don't want it super spicy. And I'm gonna go ahead and mince this up or just dice it really small. We're also gonna be chopping up a red onion. I like the tanginess of the red onion. So slice this really thin. We need about a quarter cup of this. And last but not least, one of my favorites is the cilantro. We're gonna use about a half a cup of cilantro. Make sure you give this a good rinse and dry it off really good because sometimes it gets a little bit of sand or dirt in it. You wanna make sure that's really washed. To make it easy, I just go ahead and mix it all in one bowl. So we're gonna start with our coleslaw mix. Next, we're gonna add in that jalapeno. We've got our red onion and cilantro. Next, we're gonna do our sauce. We're gonna start with another lime. We got lots of lime in this recipe. We're just gonna go ahead and juice one lime right over our coleslaw mix. Then we're gonna add in a half a cup of mayonnaise. I like Hellmann's for this recipe, but you can use the Duke's if that's your favorite. I don't wanna lose any subscribers here, so just use your favorite. And finally, just for a little bit of sweetness, we're gonna add in 2 teaspoons of sugar. And you're just gonna toss this up until it's nice and combined. That sugar can feel like a little bit gritty, but once it sits in the fridge for a little bit, it's not gonna be once you eat it. Next, we're gonna just cover this with some plastic wrap and pop it in the fridge while we cook our shrimp. For this recipe, I really highly recommend a stainless steel pan. These just really hold heat super well. They give the shrimp a super good sear and they're cook really evenly. We're gonna start this on medium heat for our shrimp. And shrimp only cooks for a few minutes on each side, so it's really important to watch it. You don't wanna overcook it. We're just gonna place the shrimp in a single layer in the pan. Then you're gonna cook it for about 2 or 3 minutes until it starts to curl up a little bit. That's your indication to go ahead and flip it. You wanna cook it for another 2 to 3 minutes on the other side until it reaches 145 degrees internally. Then go ahead and transfer it into a bowl and just tent it with foil. We're gonna be using corn tortillas for this recipe. I really like the white corn tortillas paired with the shrimp, but we wanna warm these up or else they'll just tear really easy. So we're just gonna pop these into a skillet with no oil or anything like that. You wanna just pop it on medium or medium-high heat, and we're just gonna cook these for about 30 seconds on each side. I like to just stick them in this cute little taco container when they're done so they can all stay warm. As far as toppings go for this recipe, most of our stuff is like already in the slaw, but I like to just slice up some little lime wedges and some additional jalapeno if you like spicy. I'm also gonna slice up some avocado, and I like to just slice this in half. If it's nice and ripe, your little seed will pop out. This one could have definitely used an extra day. And then I just take a knife, usually a smaller one, so if you're not really good with the knife, just be careful, and just cut your slits in there, and then we're just gonna dig this out. Then you have little slices, just like this. To assemble our tacos, we're gonna start off with that warm corn tortilla, then add 2 to 3 shrimp and top it with that jalapeno slaw. I'm gonna add just a few slices of avocado, and then I like to hit mine with just a little bit of lime juice before I eat it. These are so yummy. That's it, we're all done with these easy shrimp tacos. I hope you guys love this recipe. It is one of my favorites. Let me know in the comments if you like this recipe and if you made it. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe for new quick and easy recipes every single week. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.